Hey collectors, um, my lovelies. I listened to a messenger earlier. I'm getting my strength back. Turns out, well, I can't say, you never know how I'm treating myself. But anyways, the reason why dudes, the courts don't like the person, and I agree with the courts, regards to the court action they're going through, maybe child support, whatever. See, stuff that I've experienced, what I went through, is what I was trying to direct people to they can help for themselves. Granted, people wanted help from me, but I couldn't do my own shit. And people bothering me and shit. And that's why they took my hard drive so they can use my information for their leverage. It didn't work. But anyways, long story. The whole Sacramento, the whole courts, they know what they did. They know who the culprits, they saw on the hidden cameras, who came burglarize my place, stole my things. But of course, they don't like them. Stealing my shit, poisoning my foods and all that kind of shit. Of course they don't like them. And I hope they stick it to them too. Hard. To the point that they exhaust all funds. Because they were contacting me regards to the warrant. And I wrote a letter on their behalf with no fees. I didn't charge the person to write a letter to the sheriff deputy, which is the guy who does the warrants, bench warrants, which is basically unlawful anyway, unless you consent to other actions, either by default, agreement, or whatever. Or involuntarily. So it's like, I hope the courts stick it to them because they know people talk. They know about them hidden cameras. Cause even before my document, and I was, against a company that was bothering me, and they agreed. All the stuff I was saying in my shit, it was the truth. The whole courts knew about it. So granted, they had me in a supposed case study, or unlawfully surveilling me for their own fucking pleasure. It wasn't about to see if I was doing drugs or something or the other. Even the doctors, they were surveilling me and watching me. For what reason? You guys are perverts, And granted, some of them were trying to tell me, but at the time, I was going through it because they were constantly attacking me. A lot of people, Riley cars, meth heads, the property manager, drugs, and I was homeschooling my child and damaging my vehicle, so I couldn't really, in a sense, decipher what was really going on. But they kept me busy. So, but now that I see the smoke has cleared, now I see. So, whatever happens in the courts, in regards to their court case, child support, whatever it is, alimony, paternity, whatever, yeah, I hope they stick it to them. Because how dare you, and they're going to share all around the world. And I have family in a lot of states, out of country, in Europe, Africa, everywhere. And how dare you, don't come to me, talking to me this. I know you come in my apartment, stealing shit. You talk to the maintenance people. The maintenance man was in my shit. Them young kids were in my shit because my shoes was twisted over. You know what I mean? You can kind of tell. Tamper with my food and shit, trying to poison me. Everything you do, they all see that. Yeah, they say, oh, we're gonna get caught, but it goes higher than the feds. It goes higher than anybody else. It goes to the international courts. Because the United States is not, well, I don't go through all that, but if they're not gonna do anything about it, we go to international courts, file a claim against their asses, attempted murder, treason, on American soil, terrorism, Even those cameras, they say through FISA, but it's unlawful, to be put inside the home. If it's recording the individual, it's unlawful and it's unconstitutional. Oh, you just wait. I got time today. I'm getting my strength back. They tamper with my holistic, whatever it is, teas. because something told me don't drink it. I was like, oh, I need this. And I had the energy to go to the store and buy some more, or go to this garden where I get it from. But then I was like, I just took a little sip. Same thing I did with my water. It was poisoned. And that shit tastes like chemicals. I said, oh, okay. Because it was gone at first, and then all of a sudden it reappears. So that means it came in here in June. So I had it in May. I looked forward to the beginning of June, it was missing. And then mid-June, it reappeared. Because they're quick. They wait till I leave, and they come in. And so at the time, I didn't know where those hidden cameras were. They had a sensor in here. When I posted it on my community tab, I'm going to repost it again so you guys can see it. And then from there, because every time I go to the laundry room, and they said, oh, it could be from somebody from before. No, because there's a fresh cut up in the ceiling. They have microphones in the bedroom, and it's still there. There's a white cord that I seen, and I was looking for it. They must took it down when they came in my apartment. So it was like right in view. I seen that white cord. I said, oh, okay. It was like a cable cord for what's that called? For the CCTV cameras. Oh, I know. I ain't no fucking dummy. And for those who talk about, you know, oh, she's committing fraud, or why she's not going to work, why worry about what I'm doing? It's not your business. You don't have some homeless people that. You don't have everybody else on housing assistance, whatever. You know, you guys are so jealous because you guys can't be on it. And one person, the person I'm talking about can't even stay by himself. He had to have a payee. He had to live with somebody. That's why he wants to live with a woman or a mom or whatever. You know, I know his family lives in Natomas. Yep. Aunts, brother, half-brother, half-sister. As I'm told, follow the Rolling Stone. Don't let me tell it. And one time I mentioned, I'm not going to mention her name. I'm not going to mention nothing. But she mentioned the mother's name, which is confirmation. I already knew anyway. He talked so bad about his mom. He talked about his mom almost killed herself because she had a bottle of water, and it was some kind of chemical he had in there for something, and she had it in her purse, and she drank it, and he was like, Mom, don't drink that. And I'm like to myself, no, you try to kill your mother. That's the same thing happened to me in the shelter. My water was tampered with, and it was in my locker, locked with a combination lock, and it was like burning. And that's how my stomach started hurting, started getting big and bigger and bigger. Even when I got over here, it was huge. That's why my medicine, like I said before, if I'm not here, if I forget, I'm not taking that shit. I'll wait and get a refill and keep it in my purse. I don't trust these son of bitches. They dirty, I'm trying to tell you. But anyways, like I said before, I'm getting off track. If the court stick it to him, I commend the court to stick it to him. The child support, whatever it is, or whatever, you know, stick it to his ass. You can't call me for help. And I'll speak on his behalf, all kind of bullshit. Then I had to work on my own shit. Everybody want help from me, but they talk shit about me. And don't want to pay a dime. Oh, shit.